Hey guys, welcome to Car Culture. In this episode, it's a bit of a special one because there's an absolute beast in the Australian environment, which you all need to learn about, and it's just over there. It's always on online forums and many discussions, everyone talks about the Hilux being the most indestructible car of all time. Like Top Gear's done it, various YouTubers have done it, but I'm not saying the Hilux isn't the most destructible car of all time, but I think that the AU Falcon down here, I think will give it a real run for its money. So let's go down and just check it out. Don't really know too much about the history of this machine other than it got parked here some time ago. And it's here for us to experience, so come on over. So for people who don't know, this is an AU Falcon. It was made from between 1998 till 2002. This is sort of a bit of a cult car in Australia, a bit of a classic. That was an ugly duckling to start with, but in years after it was produced, people came to love them because they're so reliable and just so dependable, which is what I'm going to sort of demonstrate. This one has 395,000 Ks on the clock, so it's already lived a terrible life, but just an example of the quality. Like, come over here, just check this door gap. Like, this has had 395,000 Ks on the clock, and it is still got a like Mickey Mouse door gap. Like, look at that. It's just still like, there's a little bit, but that's lived a full life. Like, you know, like. You just can't. You're okay. It's already got 395,000 Ks on the clock. It's already existed for 20 years. It's not brand new. Like, the power plant's a 4-litre straight line 6-cylinder. The guys in the know in America might know the Barra 6. Well, this is the one, the variant before the Barra. So this engine's kind of like the Barra's older brother. It's got the same sort of bore and stroke. They're all part of the same family. There's a single overhead cam. This was on the AU Falcons. It's a really robust engine. Like, I've heard stories of these engines, like when they misfire and they start overheating, they actually like shut down cylinders to cool off and just to get you back to town because like that's not reliable. But we'll see how reliable it really is throughout these tests, so should be pretty good.
This is Sparta!
Tell you what, these AUs, mate, they can really take a pizzling. The AU is a pretty reliable car with a pretty reliable engine, so we'll see how reliable it is, try and get some extra power out of it with some nitro-methane injection. We're going to, water methanol injection has been a thing for a long time now, even since World War II. They put them in Spitfires to make them go harder, but You can get kits for your cars online, but it's quite expensive. So we're just going to do a water methanol kit, utilising what we already have, being the washer bottle. And we won't be using water methanol, we'll be using nitro-methane, which is an extreme racing fuel, really. Like only top fuel dragsters really use it, and so should be pretty good. I'm pretty keen to see the results out of this. So what we're going to be using is this 25% race prep nitro, which is used in hobby cars, like remote control cars, that sort of thing. So it's 25% nitro, 70% methanol, and then the other 5% is like oils, because it's using two-stroke oils, mainly, two-stroke engines mainly. But we'll be using this, so a bit of extra oil won't hurt, and we'll just be utilising the windscreen washer wiper system. So instead of going with the windscreen wipers, we're going to go through a squirter, very agricultural, pretty much just a squirter. Go and wash up there, go straight to the intake to dispense the nitro. So see what happens. This is really the first time I've looked under the bonnet of this thing. Probably should even just check the oil, eh? Because we haven't really, we literally got it out of the grass over there, put a battery in solid start, and that's pretty much all we've done. So we haven't even looked under here and seen what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, it's she's had a pretty terrible life. Doesn't even have a filter. Oh, gee. Oh. This is gonna be great.
That's
yeah.
nice.
So this here's the line that goes up your windscreen wipers, so we'll just cut that off there. We'll get your fresh injector. I'm going to find some pipe. We'll just stick that in, just like so. And sweet, so you got that there, and we're just going to direct it straight into the intake, just like that. Turns out it doesn't have any water either, so we better put some water in it too. This is one very neglected car.
Two hours later.
That'll do it. Yeah. So obviously we're doing this to see if we can get more horsepower by spending not a lot of money, but we don't have a dyno because we're on a very tight budget, as you can probably see. So what we're going to do is we've got it tied up to a pole, and we're just going to have it do a static burnout in first gear or whatever gear it gets to. So I'm going to hold flat, see what it gets to. I'll have a camera going with the speedo and tacho, see what it tops out at, and if it increases power, I'll turn the washers on, and it should increase speed and RPM. If it does increase power, see if we're going to do that, it'll blow up and kill us all, but we'll see. It should be fun finding out either way. So yeah, and if you worry about safety and fire, that's all right, because we have someone who's not the Stig, but he's a Stig's firefighting cousin. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the results there. I'm pretty sure it gained about 10 kilometers per hour wheel speed and about 200 RPM, but I'm not too sure. I wasn't expecting to do third gear, so I actually had the nitro in second gear, went to third and did the nitro again. So this time I was going to go first, second, naturally aspirated, maybe third, and then once it gets into third, I'm going to hit the nitro in third gear. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, because I think it does make a difference. That was about 600 mils, 700 mils that was. Damn it! See how we go. Okay, here we go. Take up the slack. Here we go. First gear, flat, low nitro. Second gear. Third gear. 150. Nitro! That's nitro! definitely works, man. It definitely works, eh? It looks like our redneck, bogan, backdoor, whatever you want to call it, methanol nitro injection seemed to work pretty good. When we sparked it up, it gained about another 10 kilometers an hour and about 200-300 RPM, which I don't know what that converts to in horsepower, but it went faster, so it gained power, so that's always good. I think it's time to see how it looks on the dirt.
Young fellas be young fellas, doing dude stuff in AU Falcons. That's what dreams are made of, really. Should be more of it.